Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're exploring the coolest beach finds ever. We're talking about the 5 most expensive things people have found just walking by the sea. These are life-changing discoveries. Things that turn normal beach days into amazing stories. Get ready to be amazed by the craziest, most valuable things ever found on a beach, from whale puke to sunken treasure. First up is something called ambergris. This might sound like a fancy term, but it's actually something quite extraordinary and rare. Now I know what you're thinking. What is that? Ambergris is one of nature's most fascinating and valuable secrets. Well, it's basically whale vomit. But wait, don't go. This isn't just any kind of vomit, it's a substance that has been treasured for centuries. This isn't normal puke. Ambergris is super rare and worth lots of money. It's often referred to as floating gold because of its immense value. I'm talking thousands of dollars per pound. Yes, you heard that right. A single pound of this stuff can fetch a small fortune. Why? It's used in fancy perfumes. The perfume industry highly covets ambergris for its unique properties. Ambergris has a special smell that makes perfumes last longer, and perfume makers all over the world want it. Its scent is often described as earthy, sweet, and marine. Imagine walking on the beach enjoying the sun and you see this weird blob. It might look like a rock or a piece of driftwood at first glance. You might think it's gross, but if you know what it is, you'll know you've hit the jackpot. This unassuming lump could be your ticket to a windfall. It's like winning the lottery, but you found it on the beach. The excitement of discovering ambergris is unparalleled. People have become millionaires finding ambergris on vacation. Imagine returning from a holiday not just with memories but with a newfound fortune. Ambergris comes from sperm whales. These majestic creatures produce ambergris as part of their digestive process. It's kind of like a protective coating around things they can't digest, like squid beaks. Over time, this coating hardens and transforms into ambergris. It floats in the ocean, sometimes for years, before washing ashore. The journey of ambergris from the depths of the ocean to the beach is a long and mysterious one, and when it does, whoever finds it gets a huge payday. The discovery of ambergris can be life-changing. Some pieces can weigh hundreds of pounds. Imagine the value of such a massive find. The bigger the piece, the more it's worth. Size and quality are key factors in determining the value of ambergris. One couple found a 35-pound chunk of ambergris on a beach in the UK. Their discovery made headlines around the world. They sold it for over $500,000. Such finds are rare, but they do happen. So next time you're at the beach, keep your eyes open. You never know when you might stumble upon this oceanic treasure. You never know what treasures the ocean might bring. The sea holds many secrets, and ambergris is just one of its most valuable gifts. Alright, let's talk about something even more exciting than whale vomit shipwrecks. These underwater time capsules hold secrets and treasures that have been lost for centuries, waiting to be discovered by the lucky few who dare to search the depths. For hundreds of years, ships carried amazing riches like gold, silver, and jewels. These vessels were the lifelines of trade and exploration, braving the vast oceans to connect distant lands and cultures. They were often loaded with precious cargo, from exotic spices and silks to priceless artifacts and coins. Sometimes these ships sank, taking their treasure with them. Whether due to violent storms, treacherous reefs, or battles at sea, many ships met their watery graves, their valuable contents lost to the ocean's depths. These shipwrecks became underwater museums, preserving a moment in history. But the ocean can give things back. Over time, the relentless movement of the sea can reveal these hidden treasures, bringing them closer to the shore. The waves and tides act as nature's archaeologists, uncovering and depositing relics from the past onto our beaches. Storms and currents can uncover hidden treasures lost for centuries. These natural forces can shift sand and sediment, exposing long-buried artifacts and treasures. After a particularly strong storm, beachcombers often find the most incredible items washed ashore. Sometimes those treasures wash up right on the beach. Imagine strolling along the shore and stumbling upon a piece of history, glistening in the sunlight. It's a thrilling experience that connects us directly to the past. We're talking about old coins, sparkling jewels, and things that tell stories of long ago. Each item has a tale to tell, from the hands that crafted it to the journey it took across the seas. These treasures are not just objects, they are storytellers of a bygone era. It's like stepping back in time. Discovering these items allows us to glimpse into the lives of those who lived centuries before us. It's a tangible connection to history, making the past come alive in our hands. And these treasures aren't just cool, they're worth a fortune. Collectors and historians alike value these finds, often paying significant sums for rare and well-preserved items. The monetary value, however, is often secondary to the historical significance and the stories these treasures tell. There have been amazing shipwreck discoveries on beaches. Each find adds a new chapter to our understanding of history, revealing details about trade routes, cultural exchanges, and the daily lives of people from the past. In 2015, a family in Florida found a chest with gold coins and jewels worth over $1 million. This incredible discovery was a reminder that the ocean still holds many secrets, waiting to be uncovered by those with a keen eye and a bit of luck. It was from a Spanish ship that sank in 1715. This ship was part of a fleet that was caught in a hurricane, leading to one of the most famous maritime disasters in history. The treasures it carried were meant for the Spanish crown, but instead they lay hidden beneath the waves for centuries. Imagine finding that on vacation. The thrill of such a discovery is unparalleled, turning a simple beach outing into an adventure of a lifetime. It's a story that the family will tell for generations, a real-life treasure hunt with a happy ending. And it's not just gold and jewels. The ocean's bounty includes a wide array of artifacts, each with its own story. From everyday items to rare and unique pieces, these finds offer a glimpse into the past. Sometimes old pottery, weapons, and tools are found. These items provide valuable insights into the daily lives, technologies, and cultures of ancient civilizations. They are pieces of a larger puzzle that help us understand our shared human history. These things show us how people lived long ago. Each artifact is a window into the past, revealing details about the people who made and used them. They tell us about their skills, their daily routines, and their interactions with the world around them. Museums and collectors think these artifacts are super valuable. They preserve and display these items, allowing the public to learn from and appreciate them. These treasures are not just valuable in monetary terms, but are priceless in their ability to educate and inspire. So, next time you're at the beach, look for anything unusual. A strange rock, a piece of driftwood, or an oddly shaped shell could be more than meets the eye. The beach is a treasure trove waiting to be explored. A piece of wood with carvings, perhaps from an ancient ship or a long-lost artifact. These items can be clues to the past, hinting at stories and events that have been forgotten over time. A shiny metal glint. It could be your lucky day. That glimmer could be a piece of a shipwreck, a lost coin, or even a piece of jewelry. The possibilities are endless, and each find is a potential treasure. You might find a piece of history, so keep your eyes open and your curiosity alive. The next time you walk along the shore, remember that the ocean's waves might just bring you a piece of the past, a treasure waiting to be discovered. Chapter 3. Whale Vomit Strikes Again. The Mystery of Ambergris. Remember ambergris? Well, there's more to it than you think. This mysterious substance, often referred to as floating gold, has fascinated humans for centuries. Found washed up on beaches, ambergris is a rare and valuable material that originates from the digestive system of sperm whales. Let's talk about why it's so valuable. Ambergris has been used for centuries in various cultures, not just for its unique properties, but also for its rarity. It's like finding a hidden treasure that the ocean has kept secret for years. It's all about its special smell. This unique scent is what makes ambergris so sought after in the perfume industry. The aroma is complex, with musky, sweet, and earthy notes that are incredibly long-lasting. Ambergris has this musky, sweet, earthy aroma that lasts a long time. This longevity is what makes it so valuable to perfumers. They use it as a fixative, which means it helps other scents in a perfume blend to last longer and stay more vibrant. Perfumers use it to make other scents last longer. Imagine a beautiful melody that lingers in the air. That's what ambergris does for perfumes. It adds a depth and richness that can't be replicated by synthetic materials. Think of ambergris like the bass line of a song. Just as a bass line provides the foundation and depth to a musical piece, ambergris provides the same to a perfume. It enhances the overall composition, making it more harmonious and enduring. It adds depth and makes the perfume last. Without ambergris, many high-end perfumes wouldn't have the same staying power or complexity. It's the secret ingredient that makes a good perfume great. Without it, the perfume wouldn't be as good. The difference is noticeable. Perfumes without ambergris often lack the richness and longevity that make them memorable. Here's where it gets interesting. Ambergris doesn't just have a unique smell, it also changes over time. This transformation is part of what makes it so fascinating and valuable. The smell of ambergris changes over time. When it's fresh, it has a very different aroma compared to when it's aged. This aging process is crucial to its value. When it's fresh, it smells bad, kind of like poop. This initial unpleasant odor is why many people might overlook it on the beach, not realizing the treasure they've stumbled upon. But as it gets older, it develops a sweet, musky smell that perfumers love. It's like aging cheese. Just as cheese matures and develops a richer flavor, ambergris matures and develops a more desirable scent. The longer it sits, the better it gets. This aging process can take years, but the result is a substance that is highly prized in the world of perfumery. And just like cheese, rare ambergris can be very expensive. Some pieces can fetch thousands of dollars, making it a lucrative find for beachcombers. There's a whole business around finding and selling ambergris. This trade has been going on for centuries, with ambergris being sold to perfumers and collectors around the world. And it's legal to collect. In many places, finding ambergris is perfectly legal, and it can be a very profitable hobby or business. So if you find some on the beach, you could be rich. Imagine the excitement of stumbling upon a piece of ambergris, knowing it could be worth a small fortune. But not all ambergris is the same. Its value can vary greatly depending on several factors. Its value depends on its age, color, texture, and smell. Older, well-aged ambergris is generally more valuable, as are pieces with a pleasant aroma and smooth texture. It takes an expert to know the real stuff. Identifying high-quality ambergris requires experience and knowledge, making it a specialized field within the world of perfumery and natural materials. Chapter 4. Giant Pearls, Finding Mermaid Treasures. Let's talk about something glamorous. Pearls. But we're talking giant pearls, the kind a mermaid would love. Imagine finding a huge pearl the size of a baseball shining on the ocean floor. Sounds too good to be true? Well, it happens. Giant pearls are rare, but when they're found, they can be worth a lot. The Pearl of Allah, also known as the Lao Tzu pearl, weighs over 14 pounds and was found in 1934. It's the biggest pearl in the world and is worth over $40 million. How can a pearl get so big? It depends on the type of oyster or clam, where it lives, and luck. Pearls form when something gets stuck inside a shell. The oyster protects itself by covering the irritant with layers of nacre, which makes the pearl. The longer it's in there, the bigger the pearl gets. Giant pearls might have been growing for hundreds of years. So, look for big shells at the beach. You might find a treasure. Even if you don't, you can still enjoy the ocean. Chapter 5. Meteorites, Finding Treasures from Outer Space. Get ready to explore space treasures on the beach. Meteorites. Pieces of space rock can land in the ocean and wash ashore. These are cool and valuable souvenirs. Imagine finding a strange dark rock on the beach. It's heavy, magnetic, and might look burnt. You might have found a meteorite. How can you tell? Meteorites are heavier than normal rocks and are often magnetic. They might have a burnt crust from falling through Earth's atmosphere. It's exciting to hold a piece of outer space. These rocks have traveled millions of miles and hold secrets of the universe. Meteorites can be valuable. Scientists and collectors want them. The rarer the meteorite, the more it's worth. In 2013, a man in California found a meteorite that landed on his roof. It was a rare type and he sold it to a museum for over $100,000. So, look for unusual rocks on the beach. You might find a piece of space. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, hit like and subscribe for more. Tell us in the comments if you found anything cool on the beach. See you next time.